All right, guys, we're back up and running. Welcome back to the channel, Turbo Talon Golf. Welcome back to my garage simulator, Northern Utah, up here in West Haven. My name's Shelby Iverson. We've got another live stream for you here, straight from the garage sim. For starters, it's the 3rd of November 2025. It's a Monday. And we just had daylight savings, so I feel a bit jet lagged. But I'll be all right. Everything will be fine. Let's play Hosel Rocket Golf League. Tournament's called Let Him Cook at Memorial. Obviously some sort of inside joke because there's nothing pointing to what the hell that might actually mean. And it's at Memorial Park Golf Course. I think I had to download this, so I may not have ever played it. We've got very generous Gimme Auto Putt Circle, which will be 10 feet. Tee boxes are yellow. Let's call it 6,000 yards. Thursday pins. Normal greens and fairways. We've got a stimp of 11, calm wind, and we're at 100 feet above sea level. Let's get it fired up and see what conspires. Let's see if there's any indication of who's cooking at the Memorial Golf Course here. Let him cook. Okay, it's taking a minute to load. That usually means the course is a little more graphically intense, so we'll have to check some graphic settings and do a sound check here. There it went. There it went. What do we got? Ooh, beautiful looking course. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely fabulous. All right, we're running about 100 frames a second unlocked. I'd say that's just fine for minimal lag. We got 3D grass enabled. Let's kick some ass and take some names here in this round. 480 yard par 5. I don't think we're going to go that far. It's sea level. Let's try to park one right in this general region here. But we also don't want to be blocked out. So slight dog leg left. All right, that's going way right. What did we do there? Over the top, slightly open club face. Members bounce off the concrete, right behind a couple trees. There's your play-by-play. Guys, we'd actually have a really good shot into the green here if it wasn't for this tree. Obviously, it's not the tree's fault. It's my lack of golf ability. But let's maybe try to hit a little draw-y wood here. That is not drawing, that's fading. And it went right through a tree. And it's rolling onto the cart path and is overall not going to be that bad of a shot. Someday I will learn to hit a draw, but you don't hit a draw like that. You hit a draw coming inside out with a closed club face. So there's how to not hit a draw. That's actually how you hit a fade or a slice. There you go, you're all caught up. Game club, there we go. 96 yards into this sumbitch. Thin, but somehow almost was near the pin. "13 feet. It's going to be a little sticky. That's all you need right there. All you need is love and a lot of practice. 138, what's the wind doing? We got a little bit of a tailwind. Let's just hit a 9-iron and see where the dust settles here. Another thin shot. Guys, some days the club's firing on all cylinders and some days it's just not. You roll with it, you have a short memory. Let's see if we can get out and up for at least a bogey. Hey Brew King, gotta hop off. Good luck with everything. Yes sir, appreciate you stopping in. You have a lovely day, sir. What do we got here? I think if you can hit a little bit of a draw, you're just in hog's heaven here. We might be fine. Let's really close the stance up and see if we can't get this thing to draw just a smidge here. It's not drawn, it's slightly fading, but it's a good shot. I'd like to get to where I'm swinging hitting about 160 ball speed regularly. Camera zoomed in again. Let's hit a 5 wood up here. What could go wrong, right? Little thin. You got to hit the fairway wood off the deck with a little, you got to hit a little down on it. You can't be doing stupid shit like that. For birdie, 42 feet. What? That's some shithouse luck right there. Wait, shithouse luck is the bad kind, isn't it? .402. We just kind of want to rail this ball down the fairway. Still somehow over the top with a closed club face. That's dumbfounds me how that's even possible. There'll be some taking of the medicine here, guys. This is a par 4 and we got to bail out. It sucks, but we did it to ourselves, right? This poor button box. Can't win. All right, we're 130 out. Got a tailwind. Be nice if you could aim at the green. I don't know why I would aim right there. There you go. Turns out you don't submit GS Pro bug reports to the Discord anymore. You submit them through an email. Bounce your happy ass into that circle. Yes, sir. Saved our asses. Let's see here. Hey, SC Golf, how are you? I like the Course of the Dead. I played it a couple of times last week because it's Halloween, but I enjoy it. I honestly wish that GS Pro had more themed courses, if I'm being honest. Are they going to be for everybody? No, obviously not. There's some people that are just way too serious. But what's going on with you? All right, that thing must have had a grip of spin. It's one of those that you see that goes like, whee, like a roller coaster. And you can see that we lost a ton of distance. Just putting, I need to hit the ball a little bit higher off the face, and I need to start hitting up a little more on it. My attack angle was negative, so we're still hitting down on the ball, which is what's kind of causing that spin. But we'll get it figured out. We'll get it figured out. We got the rest of our lives to figure it out, right? For golf's sakes in the chat, the Star Wars one's pretty cool, says SG. Yeah, that thing is dope. I just get hit with copyright. Good morning, for golf's sake. How are you, my friend? Get a little bit left. Get a little bit left. That'd have been an auto birdie. This is gonna not be an auto birdie here. Downhill breaker. Let's just put it right on the, let's just put it right there. 13 feet, 14 feet. Way too hot. I'm glad the gimme circles are so large. That was a really bad read, guys. Sorry you had to see that. I haven't got a hole-in-one in GS Pro or on the real golf course. I'm looking forward to it, but it's something that sometimes just never happens to a golfer, no matter how much they play. I've had a hole-in-one on a putt-putt course. That's about all I got for claim to fame, my friend. That's about all I got. That's all I got. Still came over the top. I mean, it was a decent drive. You just see how much distance you lose when you're putting that much spin on the ball. It's kind of crazy. Total length 250. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. So SC Golf, no, putt-putt doesn't count. SC Golf, are you talking about the one at Serenity Falls just now, this week? Yeah, I do have a huge backswing, but I don't have really any intention to get rid of it. Okay, that was bad. That was way too short. Yeah, it's kind of hard to miss something like that when you have 4 cameras aimed at you. No offense. it'd be hard to not notice it. I'm not using the TP5s anymore. I'm using these shitty MAXFLI TRIFLI balls because they're marked 150. Open club face, into out. What happened there? Just general shittery. Guys, sometimes you just can't swing a golf club. It is what it is. You move on. 15 yards. Oh, come on. That's bullshit. Oh, the 15th on Course of the Dead. Yeah, there were some tough holes there. You bought the Amazon balls with the little Amazon smile on them? I appreciate that, sir. It's taken a whole year and a half to build that swing. .156 ball speed, we'll certainly take that. Okay, yeah, I'm actually interested to see how they perform. I've watched a few videos. One of the videos was this, it's a couple of brothers and they're in their like golf simulator at their golf shop. They're in Denver. I think I saw them do a review on the Amazon golf balls. Yeah, I've only been playing for a year and a half. I started last summer, so summer of 2024. 220. Okay, and there's proof that I started playing in summer of 2024. There you go. Sorry you had to see that. It's a par 5. We can recover from it. Yeah, it's embers. Embers. Thanks for golf's sake. I just put another ball behind the simulator, so I'm going to have to go fetch those when the round's over. Oh, guys, I think my depth perception's broken or something. Like, I can't hit a chip shot worth of shit today. Dude, I appreciate the kind words, but I've hit upwards of 60,000 golf balls at this point. I don't know how I got into Embers' channel. Yeah, I was looking at reviews for single one-length irons. I think they kind of decided the jury was out on them. But I kind of like how the two brothers jive together. I like the way they interact with each other, so I subscribed to their channel. I think I subscribed to their channel. Guys, if I didn't subscribe to your channel, I'm sorry. I just made a liar out of myself. I'm 44 years old. 44 years young. I do a lot of deep stretching and I weight train, and I'm just naturally a bigger dude, so I'm guessing that's part of why I have such high ball speed. It's not high. PGA Tour pros hit like 180, but it's easier because I'm just kind of a bigger, huskier dude, I think. As you can see, I'm leaving my club face open full time on this round. Swing speed's about 100. I don't know what my club speed is with driver. We can look. It's down there on the bottom. Is it on this one? I don't know if it's on this one. We've left ourselves with another crummy little chip shot here. Par 3, 20 yards. All right, that just bought us a bogey. These circles are huge, and I was not able to stop in the circle. Yeah, I would say I've enjoyed being in my 40s more than I enjoyed being in any of my other ages, teens, 20s, 30s. I don't feel like you really understand yourself as a person until you're in your 40s. My wife and I have obviously accrued some wealth as we've been married and lived together for all these years, but I would never go back to being a poor 20 or 30-year-old person that like had no grip on what was going on inside their mind. They weren't able to really like self-analyze. And I'm not saying I'm good at it, I'm just saying I'm getting better at it, right? That's all you can really ask. Just can't be going through life living that, what do they call it, living that unexamined life where your thoughts are all foreign to you, you know? Oh yeah, dude, I got you. I got you by a couple of inches and probably 50 or 60 pounds, so. The speed training and the stretching will absolutely help with your ball speed. But as you can see, it's a mixed bag. Someone who's got very high ball speed, especially, he's not husky or anything, his flying fat kid's got a very high ball speed. He hits the ball incredibly far, but he's not like a jacked like gym rat, right? And that's because he's limber and he's able to like generate that energy. So go check his videos out if you haven't already. You can see that as the swing speed and ball speed go up, see that was only 100 miles an hour of ball speed. As you can see, as those things go up, other things start to go down, namely accuracy. That's really not a good shot. I've said that so often today. Some days your shit's just off. There's nothing you can do about it. You can press on and keep getting your reps, or you can quit. I won't quit out of a round no matter how bad it's going. I'll just get a shitty attitude and start acting like a child. If you stick around long enough, you're certainly going to see one of those. Oh, we're getting killed. Okay, it's a flat putt. I think we can make this. It's leaking ever so slightly to the right. 13. I'd like to get back under par, but I also can't hit a ball straight, so Got to pick one, right? You got to pick one. You can't have them both. Yeah, same thing happens to me. I started doing some, do some good mornings or some deadlifts to try and strengthen your lower back up. And then eventually it gets to the point where you could kind of swing all day long and it doesn't hurt as much anymore. Yeah, 80 in the sim is awesome. I'm a 20 handicap outside, so if I can shoot 80 in the sim, I'm perfectly fine with it. But I am unfortunately living in that 20 handicap purgatory right now. Too much backspin, and we're not on the fairway. Surprise! You guys, 154 mile an hour ball speed. Should have been well into the 270s, but when you have 3,300 backspin, it just murders your distance. Just kills it. It's very unfortunate. All right, were we open again? Come on, baby. Come on. Is it Alpha Life? Welcome to the chat, Craig. Welcome to the chat. We don't we don't get to see Craig Hutton in here too often, ladies and gentlemen. This is a rare event. I'm a very small channel, so we don't get to see Craig in many of my chats. Oh, Craig, I can talk about Age of Empires until the cows come home, buddy. If I had a nickel for every hour of Age of Empires I've played, I'd have something akin to Scrooge's money bin, brother. But seriously, if you want to talk about it. Al says he was the 100th subscriber. I appreciate it. We haven't made too much progress since then, but we're working on it. YouTube's weird to me because I think they started doing this members only content a couple of years ago. I don't know how I feel about it. Because you're locking your best content behind a paywall, which is going to alienate some people, because what if I can't afford to give you $6 a month or whatever to see your content? I don't know. It really depends on what your members only content is. All right, guys, I cannot quit coming over the top to save my ever-loving life. Oh, buddy. Age of Empires. I can't get enough of that shit. I thought Age of Empires 3 was a lot more story-based and obviously was taking advantage of a different version of DirectX and had much better graphics. But I think my favorite one to just start a map on, you know, set the enemies to like medium difficulty and do all of that shit, was Age of Empires 2, bar none. Just absolutely loved it. It's still in my Steam library. Guys, that was really bad. That probably just cost us a bogey. I'm sorry you had to see that. I will punish myself later with a cat of nine tails. That was so bad. Cavalry, yeah. I didn't get too much into the elephants. Al, I'm in northern Utah, West Haven specifically. If you want to come find my house, play some golf, just let me know you're coming first. Bring some beer. Well, so now that I think about it, I can't remember what the hell were they called that I would just build a whole bunch of and just destroy everything. I can't remember. Because my wife and I used to play together. Because I think Age of Empires, I don't know what Age of Empires it was where you and another player could both run in the same camp. You didn't have to have separate civilizations. You could both run in the same camp using the same city center. But she would make a whole bunch of some certain type of soldier, and I would make a whole bunch of the other, and we would just go basically rickroll the enemy. That's gonna be trouble, I think. No, we might be okay. Unless that's red. Oh, we're losing so much distance. Backspin was better on that. SC Golf, are you saying you want to break 90 net? Is that what you're talking about? Is your... Oh, okay. You did tie for win par 3 tourney at -11, which was his best 2-score round. 2-round score. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. Net score not gross. Yeah, that -11 is amazing for net or gross. You got the Tacomos. I was so close to snagging some Tacomos. All right, guys, usually when one of my swing cameras dies, we start having problems, but let's weather the storm and see if this shot registered or not. Usually I got to reset some stuff once one of the swing cameras dies. No, it registered. It was not a good shot. What'd we lose out of there? 115 carry, 165 carry. We lost 50 yards of carry. Guys, I don't know. That seems a little bit excessive. It seems a little bit excessive. I'm having a lot of trouble with the chip shots today. Craig, I saw your message. I would love to play. My only stipulation and the reason I don't really participate in the Thursday Night Thunder, among other reasons, is because I don't like to get to bed too late. I got to be to work pretty early. So if you're willing to play, I think when we played that Utah round, I think we were, I think we were done at a decent time. We might have been, we might not have been. I'll tell you what, guys, having this many cameras set up, it's a joy. This is never gonna work properly again. All right, whatever, that one's just gonna have to get fixed later. It's basically gonna be aiming at my crotch. I'll fix it in a minute. Are the Tacomos muscle backs, or are they like a player improvement iron? Oh, we played on a weekend. Okay. Guys, I got to get scooting here. 36 feet, uphill, 45 feet. Okay, so yeah, it's aiming at my crotch now. Maybe the crotch is the best part of me. Are the Tacomos you got muscle backs, or what are they? Because I got some muscle back, Mizuno muscle backs, and they're sort of hard to hit. Why is this so hard? Why does everything have to be so difficult? Can't we all just get along here? Seems like it's getting worse. It's getting worse. All right, well, that's just gonna have to be the way it is. I know I just said that 5 seconds ago, but here, I'm seriously doing it this time. Oh, the 301s are for low handicap, 201, 101, I see. That was pulled bad. Don't do that too much anymore, thank God. This is bugging the shit out of me. And we'll see. What do we got here? 17? Oh, this goddamn software. Okay, how do you like those Avodas? How do you like those Avodas? Doesn't Bryson play, doesn't he game Avodas now? That might be wet. Clear it, clear it. Oh, shit, man. Oh, boy. Oh, Wilbur. All right, let's turn on our HUD. What do we got here? Option 1 is 287, 290, 483. Let's just take this. That's a par 5. We might be able to recover. We're not going to be able to get there from here. We're just going to have to lay up. I really hate to do that. I really hate to do that. Okay, those same lengths. My buddy's actually got those Kirklands. Those Kirkland. Craig, I think I heard you guys talking about that in some live stream. I heard somebody say something about Porkies. Where's the swing camera now? Swing camera is aimed too high now. It's always something with these goddamn cameras. It's always something. Is that gonna be wet? No, we'll be fine. I'm just having some trouble here with I need to shallow out my swing, and some days it works and some days it doesn't. Let's see here, we're putting 34 feet, 43 feet. She's breaking. It really would have been nice to be able to not screw this hole up, but it's fine. Yeah, I heard somebody talking about it. It's kind of hard to follow everything that's going on. And there's some people, so I got to carry 265 to get there. I'm not doing that at sea level. There's some people's stuff that I used to watch that is starting to get locked behind a paywall, and I can't stand ads. So like, I can really like somebody's content, but once I start seeing ads, like, I'm basically checked out. That's really, I guess, that dichotomy between being a small channel and then when you hit the level to where you can start making a buck or two at it. I guess it would be difficult. You got to really decide, like, is your members only content really good enough to warrant a monthly fee? Like, I don't know, man. I'm on the fence about it. That's probably wet. I just cannot quit coming over the top, guys. What do we got here? Next option. These are pretty good options. Can I move back into a fairway? Oh, I can. Let's drop right there. We're not going to get as lucky as we did on the last hole because I'm an asshole. Last hole we hit into the water was a par 5. We're not going to have that same luxury here. All right, finally a shot that was not over to the right. Pretty good shot too. It would have been nice if it was a little shorter. Probably should have hit an 8-iron. All right, see you, Craig. If you're still listening, hit me up on Discord. Any of you guys, if you want to play, hit me up on Discord. We can play a shamble, a scramble. We can play 1v1, whatever you want to do. We just likes to play golf. especially now that we're getting into the colder months and I can't play outside anymore. Well, I can still play outside a little bit. Guys, the putting has been nothing short of abysmal. I don't know what else to say. Where there is water, I will find it. Let's see if we can keep the club face closed and not come over the top here and get this ball down the fairway. Just really give her an ass whooping here on number 18. $3,000 spin. That's gonna steal some of your distance. Oh, you couldn't stay on the fairway, huh? 50, 84 yards. All right, we're 2 over. I don't love it. Let's see if we can stay at 2 over. What do we gotta go? 84 yards. Man, I can't hit like a short shot to save my life today. What do we got in the chat? Yeah, it's a decent round. I'm expecting too much. But if I don't have a couple of balls in the pond, I'm probably even or under par here, which is nothing even remotely close to what I play outside. 17, 23. That didn't break at all, or I pushed it. All right, guys, that should wrap up the round. Unfortunately, we took another bogey on 18. You could see we had a pretty clean front 9, shot a 36, back 9, shot a 39. You would be absolutely ecstatic with that score on the real course. 6,000 yard tees. It looks like we only hit 5 fairways. 264 was the longest drive. 156 was the best ball speed. Let's get out on the range here, and I'll try to hit a couple of 300-yard balls for some swing speed training, and then I am going to go in and have some dinner. I'm going to have some dinner. Thanks, SC Golf. I appreciate you, boss. Let's do some swing speed training here. What we're trying to do is keep it on the golf course, and we want to go 300 yards. That's not going to cut it. Too much backspin. We'll get there. What else you guys got? Okay, I tried to close or open my stance a little, and you can see it's just all day long over the top. One day I'm hoping that it'll work, and it doesn't seem to want to. So we got to have a pretty open stance here in the simulator, or excuse me, closed. Okay, there's a 300. Way too much backspin. I'm trying to get rid of the backspin, but it is so much easier said than done. That actually, no, that didn't, that still had pretty high backspin. That ain't gonna cut it. Let's see if we can get into the 160s here. Uh, 150. We gotta figure out why we're getting so much backspin. That's absurd. 4,000 backspin. Let's lean back a lot. Let's hit up on this sumbitch. Nope, 4,000. All right, let's try shallowing out the swing. I broke my last low tee is the problem, sir. I can try to dig one up. Don't do that. That's certainly nothing Borgmeyer would do. $3,700. You guys, I have this club de-lofted as much as I can de-loft it. Let's close the face up, see if I can find a shorter tee. And when I figure it out, I'll let y'all know. That felt really funny. No, we're good. 153 is not going to cut it. Nope. You guys, I'm sorry you have to see this dog shit golf here. Okay, we managed to get something to go left. Real low spin. That felt good. It just didn't stay in. Okay, now they're going left. Spins a little higher. Nope. Nope. That was pretty respectable, low spin. That was a good one. Oh, I don't know what it's de-lofted to. It's de-lofted to 9.5. Okay, that was a decent, almost 160, less than 2,000 RPM a spin. I mean, that was actually decent. Okay, back to its old tricks. It ain't even gonna go 275. Would be nice to hit the ball off of the actual golf club. $157. That isn't going to go, I don't think. It's going to be short. Yeah, I'm setting a lofty goal. I would like to keep the ball in bounds. $156. Can't quite hit 160. I don't know what happened there, Lo. That probably didn't have any spin. Yeah. $157. I think 4,000 backspin. This is difficult, guys. It sucks. Oh. Hey, Aussie, how are you? Doing the same shit as yesterday. $4,000 backspin, boys. That is dog shit. All right, nice low takeaway. That was pretty good. 155. $162. That was good. How was your range session? Too much spin. $145. Bad smash though. Average range session. I'm sorry. This is also an average range session. $150. $156. That's a good one. That almost carried 300. That was a really good one. Really good for me. There's some people obviously that are like, whatever, this dude's dog shit. $5,000 RPM a spin. God, that's embarrassing. Over the top though. Not bad. You just really got to get the shallow out the swing a little more. Still too much. Let's see if I can find a short tee. That's not very short. That's not short. Oh, here's a short one. Here's a short one. Let's try this, Mr. For golf's sake, sir. It's just not good enough. It's not good enough. Why so much spin? Why so much spin? Craig, I'm trying, dude. I suck. Too old and too fat. Too much backspin. Low and slow, low and slow. Come on, baby. With the intensity of a tiger. And the wisdom of a man. Come on. Can I just fly one 300, please, for the love of God? Can you give me one? Can you give me one? Please. Oh, come on. All right, what am I doing wrong here? Attack angle's starting to go positive. Ugh. Oh, come on. Ugh. 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 Oh, come on. Ugh. Ugh. Come on. Ugh. Yeah, except I can't get this down. I need to get the spin lower. Ugh. I need to get the spin lower. I don't know, 165, 166. Let's just say I ain't no flying fat kid, brother. Look at that spin. God damn it. An actual draw. Come on. Come on. $1,200 backspin. Where can I get me some more of that? Over the top bullshit swing. That's better. Why is this so hard? Come on, bitch. Oh, oh, oh. There's your little 160. Good spin. What time is it? All right, ball speed's starting to drop. Ball speed's starting to drop. All right, guys, it appears that I'm destined to carry 275 for the rest of my goddamn life. Oh, okay. That was a pretty good session. We'll figure out how to get the spin to go away. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. What else you guys want to talk about? All right. Taking the day off from the sim, played a ton this week. Yeah, it's good to take some time off. It's certainly not all roses and pony farts in here for sure. All right, guys. We had a decent round of golf. Decent things. And you guys are great. You guys are what make the chat. You guys are what make the video. Because it's certainly not my shitty golf that does it. Do we have anything else in the chat? Yeah, for golf's sake, I'm not sure whether to be content with how far I can drive or to try and go further, but I've been living inside this brain here for 44 years, so I'm pretty sure it's not going to be good enough. But I appreciate you guys. If there's anybody lurking in the background or lurking in the chat, and you're not subscribed, and you have the inclination, give me a sub. If you don't want to, that's fine. I won't know that you didn't, because I can't see those metrics. So other than that, pretty productive. I think we were keeping the majority of those balls on the fairway. I can see some on the left and see some on the right, but I don't think they're too egregious. I actually don't even know how wide this fairway is. Maybe 100 yards wide, maybe. But it was a good session. Yeah, I'll keep grinding. We'll keep grinding. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Turbo Talon Golf signing out. I need a shower and a chiropractor, but we'll see you in the next stream. Have a good one, guys.